All right, welcome back to our little presentation here. This is the fourth installment in our presentation where we're talking about Selection Saturday, and we call it Selection Saturday, kind of like Selection Sunday in the NCAA, because typically these things start on a Saturday, and the selection process typically starts on that week when the puppies turn that weekend between when the puppies turn 7 and 8 weeks old. So we try and hit the Saturday morning after the puppies turn 7 weeks old, and sometimes that's closer to 7 weeks, sometimes it's closer to 8 weeks. Just depends on the process. So typically we try and start these selection days at 7 o'clock in the morning. The order of selection is all done in the order that deposits are received. So in other words, if you have the first deposit, you get the first puppy, and we require color and sex when we take a deposit, so that you may have the first selection of the black males, you may have the first selection of the chocolate females, etc., etc. We don't allow anybody to select until Selection Sunday, so that's just part of the process. Questions come up: what if I can't make the pickup date? Then we have to work out a process in advance to select your puppy for you, have us select the puppy, or take what's there when you're done. And I've had people do any and all combination of those, and they've all worked out great. It's just something that we need to make sure we know of and schedule around for everybody involved. So when you pick up your puppy will be weaned completely. We will not send puppies home that have not been weaned. Be weaned completely. It'll have all of its shots, all of its warmings up to date, and the puppy will be microchipped prior to pickup. We use a company called AKC Reunite to handle the microchipping needs, and that's something that you'll have to be aware of coming in. So when you select your puppy will come with some documentation. Your puppy will come with the health form and the health guarantee, both which you can see here, that outline all of the things we guarantee against: hips, eyes, elbows, EIC, PRA, CNM, the big ugly ones. And then your puppy's health form, which will include worming and shot vaccination dates and that type of thing. Couple of things: we typically send these via email. We send them via PDF, so you can forward them directly to your vet. The AKC documents, if they're available at the time the puppies are ready to go home, you will typically receive them in the email with these two other documents. If not, as soon as they come to us, we'll send them to you. Typically, it's a few days to a few weeks after you pick up your puppy when you'll receive those AKC documents. And if we don't have them at the time, we'll give you a signed document from us that says you will get them as soon as they're ready. The microchipping process, the microchip you can register with AKC Reunite, and we'll provide you with that information at the time of pickup as well. So it's a nice compound package here that you can take home with you in an electronic form. So I wanted to touch base on best practices for going home as well. Um, this was kind of a late add-on, but I thought I would put it in here. Visit your vet sooner rather than later. I'd really like to see you get to your veterinarian um, within 24 to 48 hours after getting home. If you can, 2 3 days, that's fine, but sooner is usually better than later. Get your vet check and get it checked out by your vet. Get it under your vet's care and follow your veterinarian's vaccination and worming schedules. Our puppies go long distances, so it's really nice to have your vet locally be watchful of that animal. And then probiotics. One of the cheapest probiotics you can use when we send that puppy home is a little bit of plain yogurt. A couple tablespoons in its feed morning and evening will take care of a lot of gastrointestinal issues that puppies can have, because frankly, the only way those dogs have to show us any type of stress in transportation or moving from our home to your home is in their guts. And on the trip home, just make sure you've got a leash and a collar and plenty of cold water for them to drink in case they get thirsty. So that about covers it. And thanks for listening. And hopefully we've answered quite a few of your questions.